Hey guys, what's up? It is Pro Studios here, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to shoot a very nice hyperlapse. So as you guys could just tell, that was a stabilized, color curve modified hyperlapse. And I started right around in this area and shot and made it all the way down there. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing over again, but I will show you basically what I did. So, this is the easy way. This is how to do it and basically get what you want very easily. And this is the cheap way too, because if you don't have a chronometer for those computers or those cameras that don't have the time-lapse function, such as cameras that aren't GoPros, which I don't recommend using a GoPro to do this, because you get much nicer photo from these cameras if your computer can handle it. Some cameras, like mine for instance, and the T3i, Canon EOS Rebel T3i, they shoot the biggest quality 16:9 aspect ratio photo at very near 4K. So you can upload 4K video if your camera or your computer can handle it. So let's get straight into this. So right here I have my road, obviously, and I started right around in this area. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to find a nice area to put your glide cam. Right now I have it resting on the top of my shorts right here, and yeah, so it's resting right there, and that's the first step. And the second step is finding a nice place to put your frame, which I kept on this very faint line in the middle of the road all the way to the end. And this is some of the most important information: stabilizing point and focus point. So that's also very important. So next thing to remember is spacing and timing. So spacing is more important than timing. You have to know where you're going to put your feet. And if you're shooting something that is moving, then timing is very key. So both of these are key. So what I did for this spacing, I know I'm very dirty. Actually, it's just my shoes. It just makes my feet look dirty. Either way, what I did for spacing was I started off in the middle of the road just like this, put my glide cam on the resting point. You can use tripods or whatnot. I just found that it's easier to use a glide cam. Or if you have a DSLR, you can take the strap and put it as far out as you can. Just remember that you keep one of the crosses or focus points on the whatever focus point that you chose. So I started off like this and walked it like a tightrope, and I would take a picture with my glide cam on my hip like this, and I put one foot in front and then put another one like this and shoot another picture and repeat that process. And I did that all the way down the road. So that is how I achieved the spacing. Now the timing, what I did was I counted to 10 in between each photo, and that can be an issue for some people, because you notice that there's a flickering effect. Unremovable. You can kind of suppress it with Final Cut Pro 10 and Premiere Pro and After Effects, but with Sony Vegas, which is what I use, you can only suppress it. I don't think that you can really ever remove that flicker. So if you use aperture priority or shutter priority, or even if you use, I don't know if they have it. Yeah, they might in the future sometime. Exposure priority. If you use exposure priority, you can keep your exposure at one thing and make this entire time lapse without shake or without flicker. So some of you guys are probably asking, why don't I just take my camera and walk with it and then speed this footage up? The reason I don't do that is because, one, I'm not a perfect glide cam user, and this is kind of a DIY glide cam anyway, and it'd be all shaky. But it's even more shaky if you shoot a hyperlapse. What are you talking about? Well, there's two types of shake. There's sharp shake and there's feathered shake, and this is more feathered, and it's harder for Sony Vegas to kind of key that out. Sharp is individual frames being shot at different, just slight changes. And just starting out, don't think that you're going to be perfect. It's going to take tons of practice to really start shooting effective hyperlapses. So I just want to get that out there as well. So that's how to shoot a basic hyperlapse that's going to look amazing. And you can also do a lot of things in the editing software as well, such as using Sony curves, the color correction curves, color correction for changing tint. Obviously, you can also make it clip more or less saturated by, once again, you can use the whole color correction system. I forget which one it is. It may even be some sort of saturation system, but since I'm not really at my computer right now, I can't really tell you. So I just wanted to get this real quick tutorial out there for you guys to teach you guys how to shoot an effective hyperlapse. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm out of breath. I'll see y'all next time.